Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. Hope you all are having a happy new year. I know it's been a few weeks, so it's good to be back with you all. Looking forward to looking at some 1963 cards with you. Let me make sure our break's up and rolling as it should be on YouTube and Facebook. Feel free to interact in the chat. All right, chat's coming through on YouTube and Facebook. That's a good sign. YouTube's rolling. Hey, Brent. Good to see you in the chat. All right, looks like we are up and rolling. Hey, Derek. Hey, Steven. What's up, Carl? Hey, Jason. All right, so appreciate you all buying into these two breaks. We got two breaks up tonight, 1963 Topps Baseball Complete Set Group Break and a 1963 Fleer Baseball Complete Set Group Break. We did give a free spot away on the Topps. Congrats to Rob Fitzgerald who won that free spot on Facebook. So three ways to enter these days: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as long as I can keep remembering to post on Instagram. So we got a fun little lineup. A few new participants. I think we ended up with just over 70 between the two breaks combined. So a couple of new folks. So I'll do a quick rundown of how we do things. So we'll do 63 Topps first. 576 cards in the break. 575 spots were sold, one was given away. – 2021. All right, we're rolling. We're rolling. No idea what you're talking about, misspells a lot, but I'm sure it's funny to somebody. Um, all right. But what we do is we'll take our list of 576 names, we'll put it into random.org's list randomizer. So random.org list randomizer, we'll paste that list right here, and we'll randomize it and whichever number somebody puts in the chat first, between 1 and 9. No double-digit randoms. So we'll randomize it however many times the first one to pop in the chat, and then we'll paste that randomized list right next to our checklist so that whoever's name comes out of the randomizer that third time in spot number 1 will get the NL batting leaders. Whoever comes out in spot number 2 will get AL batting leaders, and so on. All right, looks like 3's it. Thanks, Carl. Steven will randomize the Fleer break 9 times since you were the second one in the chat. And so what we won't do is we won't read through all 576 names on the broadcast. I'll show you a few dozen hits, and as we just scroll through the list, and then I'll post up the list after the broadcast is over so everybody can see exactly which cards they hit. Then we will move on to the 63 Fleer and do the same song and dance. I'll read through that whole one because it's only 66 cards though. So yeah, that's how we do things. So every spot gets a card. Good luck, everybody. Hey, Lawrence. Yeah, happy 2021, everybody. Hope you all are off to a good start. I know mine started off well. My mom got good news about her tumor. The radiation's effective. It shrunk. She's, come back and see us in come back and see us in 6 months, which is about the best you can hope for from a neurologist. So that's good. Appreciate all your thoughts. All right. So we got our list here. We'll randomize it 3 times. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. All right. There's the list. We got Barton on top and Brad on bottom. Okay, we'll make this a little larger. Maybe not that large. And then this a little smaller. All right, now, just because I don't show a card doesn't mean it's not a hit. Lots of cards are worth the price of admission that we won't show on the broadcast, so don't just toss them in a common basket and ask a quarter for them at the next card show. Right. Up first, number 3, NL home run leaders, Joseph Cerullo. Always love this home run leaders card. Not often you got a card with 5 names like that on it. Of course, 63 tops on a lot of these, cards that feature multiple players has this weird little floating heads design with the, photoshopped faces of players that looks a little odd, but hey, it wouldn't be 1963 tops without the floating heads. All right, up next. Oh, I can make this wider. I don't know why I didn't do that. And then I can make it bigger. All right. AL home run leaders. Goes to Angelo. Got Killebrew leading the way here. Of course, Maris, Cash, Colavito making the list as well. Can't just show the sluggers. Show the NL strikeout leaders too. Goes to John St. Martin. Got Koufax, Drysdale, Gibson on there. Nice little list. And then we got K-Line coming in at 25. Goes to Derek Peaster. Friendly foes. Goes to Brad Cass. There you go, Brad. Friendly foes, you got Snyder and Hodges. Wilhelm up next. I'll try to scroll a little slower, sorry. Goes to Mark Odenwalder. There's the old Wilhelm. Yaz up next. Goes to Dean Plovich. Roger Maris goes to William Bender. And Richie Ashburn, 135, goes to Brent Combs. Oh, I haven't showed the back design yet for 63. If you're unfamiliar, most of them look something like this. Look at a few of the World Series cards. World Series Game 3. Oh, 144. We got Maris sparking the Yankee rally. Goes to Joseph. Then we got Tresh's homer defeats the Giants. Game 5. John Lavin. Oops, it looks like I skipped over. I don't know. I didn't skip them. Just got them out of order. Pride of the NL goes to Greg Ritzer. Mays, Musial. Nice dual player card there. Another dual player with the Bombers Best, featuring the Mick, Tresh, and Richardson. Goes to Craig Berg. $190, Minnie Minoso goes to Carl. There's the old Mini for you. Then next hit we'll look at is Sir Mick. SGC4 here on the mantle. Pretty decent centering, a little edge chipping, which is common along those colored borders in 63. Nice clean back. Like the mantle card. All right, let's see who takes him home. William Bender. Congrats, William. Nice hit for you. Mantles cards have seen pretty solid appreciation over the last few months, as have most baseball cards with big stars on them. Koufax. Koufax here's number 210, SGC3. A little tough on the 3 in my opinion. No creases, a little slight surface impression, off center obviously, but SGC deemed it a 3, so 210. Koufax goes to Angelo. Nice hit, Angelo. Congrats on that one for sure. We got the Oliva Rookie Stars. Goes to Jason Taylor. Nice little hit there for you, Jason. Got Power Plus. $242 goes to Randy Jones. Got Aaron and Banks. Couple of National Leaguers there for you. Hodges goes to Stephen Morehouse. There's the old Gill. And Stan the Man comes in at 250. Goes to Carl. Second hit there for you, Carl. Congrats. Ron Santo goes to Jeffrey Carlson. Ed Matthews is 275. Goes to John St. Martin. Willie Mays. Ken here with the SGC3. A little tough again on that edge corner wear, but what are you going to do? No creases, but, definitely corner rounding. In another era, we would have called this a 4, but SGC called it a 3. 300, Willie Mays. It's Timothy Henry. Nice maze there for your collection, Timothy. Orange Spawn goes to Anthony Viglucci. Warren, happy to be there. Looks like he's having a good time. Not exactly ready for the picture, but maybe they ask him to look off in the distance. Got Mazeroski with what I'm sure is a big wad of gum in his cheek. Goes to Kevin O'Malley. And Yogi goes to Joseph Cerullo. Brooksy, 345, goes to Matthew Piscatella. Nice Brooks Robinson there for you, Matthew. Very nice condition. Nice clean card. Right, Ernie Banks. Goes to Carl. Carl, 3 hits. Fantastic break for you. Congrats, man. Aaron, 390. Goes to Jeffrey Carlson. 2.5 here on the Aaron. Little surface impressions. I don't know if you can see those. Three hits, Carl. It's a good nickname. I like it. Powell, 398. Just a Randy Jones. Little rookie trophy, rookie cup card there. Frank Robinson goes to Anthony Viglucci. Then the Dodgers' big 3. Podres, Drysdale, Koufax. Goes to Barton Durham. Nice hit, Barton. Right. Bob Gibson. Goes to Roger Beard. Whitey Ford. Goes to Matthew Walker. There's our free spot. Jose Tartable goes to Rob Fitzgerald. So there's your free card, Rob. If you don't get in on those giveaways, make sure you like us on Facebook, Instagram, follow us on Twitter. Get in on those. You can enter 3 times. You can only win once. Give 1 spot away in just about every break we do that has 100 cards or more, even some that have less. So we gave 1 away in this one, did not give 1 away in the 66 Fleer. Or 63 Fleer. 66, there's not a 66 Fleer. Anyways, y'all know what I mean. But yeah, it was fun little discussion. Not really a discussion. Y'all all talked at me and I only replied to like 3 of you. But fun. Asked what set break you most want to see this year. Lots of 50s, 60s, few 70s. So the 60s and 70s, I for sure will hit almost every one of those. I think there's only a couple of them I don't have in stock on the 60s. But the, you know, 52 tops came up a few times, so we may have to try to work another one of those in because it's been a couple years since we've done one. Of course, mantle values have continued to climb, so that price point gets a little difficult on the 52 tops. But we'll see what we can do. Willie McCovey goes to Greg Ritzer. Killebrew goes to Mark O. Right, now, next big hit is Sir Pete Rose. Now, obviously Pete here has got a little surface scuff off center, but he's crease free. It's a pretty card. All right, so Pete is 537. Hey Jeff, good to see you in the chat. Pete's 537. William Bender, huge hit. Second big hit for you, William. Congrats, man. I don't remember what your other big one was, but I remember it was a big one. We'll look back here in a bit to get William a big nickname too. All right, Clemente. Carl, we've already got to change your nickname. 3 hits, Carl just became 4 hits, Carl. SGC 4, so, if the Rose is the home run, I mean, this is what, a 2 RBI double? I mean, solid hit here for you. Got the Rusty Staub rookie. Was it Timothy Henry? Not too shabby there. Of course, a lot of these high numbers are worth the price of admission, even though we're just skipping right over them. Clemente is tough. We got Duke Snyder here. Goes to Joseph Cerullo. And then Willie Stargell. 553. Goes to Joseph Cerullo. SGC 5 on the Stargell. Very nice example. Congrats on that one, Joseph. Whoops. You can tell I just hit my period key like 7 times. All right. Move a few things out of the way here so we can get 63 Fleer up and rolling. I guess I can go ahead and scroll to the bottom of this list so you all can see that we had Brad there at the bottom. All right. So again, if you did tune in late and didn't watch the beginning where the random was, I did mention that we don't read through all the hits, but I will post up a list as soon as we're done here. So you can go see exactly which card you hit, because I know some sections I scrolled through pretty fast. All right. 63 Fleer up next. Smaller set. And this a little bigger. So 66 cards, because as I mentioned in the listing, this one does not have the checklist, which is pretty tough short print. So every spot gets a card. And I believe our number in the chat was 9 for this one earlier. So we'll randomize this one as well. And we'll randomize it 9 times. All right. Here we go. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't fall asleep. I'm not counting you to sleep. 7, 8, and 9. All right, there we go. There we go. Paste that right next to our checklist. Scroll over and zoom in. All right, let's see where you all landed. Of course, higher buy-in on this one, more condensed checklist, and a lot of these cards are pretty crispy. So you see Brooks here. First hit we'll look at SGC 6.5. Goes to Brandon Verzel. Then we got Willie Mays. Goes to Angelo. SGC 4 on the Mays. We've got Yaz. SGC 6. Also goes to Angelo. 2 hits in a row there for you, Angelo. Very nice. Yaz. Oh, and here's the back design. Incredibly annoying when you're sorting cards because the number's in the middle of the card. There are a handful of sets that just drive me nuts when I'm having to sort them and ship them. At least this one's only 66 cards, so it doesn't put too much of a pain. 54 tops is another one because they go up and the backs are flipped. Half of them are flipped upside down, and it's just a nightmare. Okay, enough of my first world problems. Jim Cott goes to Mark Davies. Always like the Cott. Like it when guys get caught with their mouth open on baseball cards. It's just real life, right? Had to go develop the picture. Yeah, I think that one was good enough. None of this. I'm going to take 12. Delete the other 11 before I walk away. Bobby Richardson goes to Joseph Cerullo. Ron Santo goes to Carl. Carl, you were just raking tonight, man. Vida Pinson goes to Brandon. Like the Pinson. Look at Drysdale here next. Drysdale goes to John Pelletier. Koufax. Classy Koufax card. SGC5. Nice clean example goes to Brian Yacker. Nice hit for you, Brian. We got Spawn. Also goes to Brian Yacker. SGC4 on the Spawn. Nice double hit there for you, Brian. And Adcock is also a short printed card. Goes to Mark Davies. But yeah, if I remember right, the reason Adcock and the checklist are short printed is they they were printed in the same spot on a sheet, so they did part of the run with Adcock and then part of the run with the checklist. Um, all right, Roberto Clemente, 56. Goes to Joseph. Nice hit, Joseph. SGC 5.5 on the Clemente. Gorgeous card. Really nice example here. Got Mazeroski, SGC 5 as well. So Randy Jones. Bob Gibson goes to William Bender. William still raking in the 63 Fleer break 2. There's Gibson, SGC 5. Orlando Cepeda goes to Derek Peaster. SGC 6 here on the Cepeda. Very nice cards all around. Congrats everybody who got hits. Condolences to those of you who didn't. Remember, I'll post up the full list sorted by participant here shortly so you can see exactly which card you hit. And we got a 1940s mixer break rolling out next week. Not sure quite yet on the price point because I haven't sat down and done up a whole checklist, whatever. But it will have a complete set within it of 41 play ball. It'll have a few other odds and ends mixed in, just to mix it up a little, because I know we've done the 41 play ball a few times, and I got some other 40s cards that have built up a little bit. So a couple other hits outside of the play balls, but a few other commons as well to bring that price point down just a touch. So should be fun. Appreciate you all buying in. We'll get these sorted and shipped out over the next few days. And if you've got packages outstanding from me, shoot me an email, and I'll get in touch. I'll open up search requests with the post office on those, because somebody sent me one, and I sent me a note, yesterday, I guess, that they still had a package from like the beginning of December that hadn't been delivered yet. So shoot me a message, and I'll see what I can do. The post office still is catching up, but they are catching up. So hang in there, but shoot me a message and I'll get a search request opened up if you're missing a package from me. But thanks again, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for buying in. We'll do it again next week.